this particular meeting that we're having today. So we're going to go over the agenda. First, we'll have welcome. You'll get to meet the teachers, expectations, norms that we'll, talk about so that we can have a successful and purposeful time together. And meeting the teachers, ex-teachers, lead team, office staff, our school history, virtual learning, phases of learning, virtual school supplies, at-home school supplies, class dojo, Google Classroom, Flipgrid, academic goals, curriculum, parent and student information, FYIs, questions, and closing. Next. All right, so that we can make the best use of our time together, we just have a few expectations that we'd like to go over. So if you have not done so at this time, we would love for you to turn your mic off so that you can be sure to not miss out on the vital information that we're going to give you today. Save your questions until after the presentation, or feel free to type your questions in the chat, and keep your video on so we can see your faces. Next slide. All right, so we are going to have teacher introductions at this time.
Good morning, kindergartners. My name is Mrs. Smith. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas. I moved to Austin for college, and I just never went back home. I graduated from Houston-Tillotson University. This is my 6th year at KIPP and my 5th year teaching kindergarten. I have been married to my husband for 4 years. I love getting my nails done. My hobbies include making shirts, watching TV, and spending time with family and friends. My favorite book is Hair Love. My favorite color is turquoise. And here is my contact information, my email, my number, and you can also reach me on Dojo. And then this is the class of the Rams. I'm pretty sure everyone in my class has already been contacted, but just in case, here is a list of the lovely Rams.
Hi, welcome, and a special welcome to all of my new little Longhorns. My name is Mrs. Wabwezi Morris. I was born in Chicago, but I grew up here in Austin. I started 5th grade here, and I've been here ever since. I graduated from the University of Texas at Austin. This is going to be my 7th year teaching kindergarten here at KIPP. I have been married for 8 months. We have 2 dogs. We have a little dog named Sergeant Pepper and a bigger dog named Sandman. This December, we're expecting our first baby, and it's a boy. My favorite color is purple. I love skincare. And this summer, I spent my time preparing for our baby boy's nursery and getting all that ready. We're doing an African safari theme, so lots of animals. At the bottom is my contact information, so please feel free to reach out with me with any questions you might have. And here are the new Longhorns of 2021. Welcome, Longhorns. I'm so excited to have you.
Good morning, kindergartners. My name is Miss Acosta, and special shout out to my Cougars. A little bit about me. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas, and I moved to Austin about 3 years ago. I graduated from the University of Houston in 2014. This is my 3rd year at KIPP, but my 1st year teaching kindergarten as a lead. I enjoy spending time with my family, friends, watching TV, outdoor activities, and exploring Austin. And I have a 10-month-old puppy named Zoe and a cat named Bella. And this is my contact information, my email, my cell, and then please feel free to reach out to me on Dojo or reach out to me anytime if you ever have any questions or concerns. And this is the class of 2021 for the Cougars, so I'm so excited to be with you guys this year.
All right, hi. So my name is Mrs. Hamilton. I'm originally from Port Arthur, Texas. I graduated from Houston-Tillotson College, which is now Houston-Tillotson University. I'm entering my 18th year in education. I'm entering my 4th year here with Kim Austin. I've been married for 6 years. I lived in and taught in Brooklyn, New York for 5 years, and I really enjoy hosting dinner parties for family and friends, and I love to travel. So you can contact me by email, my number, and Class Dojo. And here we are, we have Houston Tillison. So I'm so excited to have you guys with me this year, and this is my class.
Good morning. I am Miss Wei. I am from Colombia. I have been living in Austin for 7 years. I graduated from San Buenaventura University and did my master's at Unica University in Colombia. I am entering my 15th year in education, and this is my 4th year at KIPP. I have a 15-year-old daughter. Her name is Sophia. I love spending time with my loved ones, my family, my friends, traveling and learning from different cultures. Here is my contact information. You can contact me with any questions. And here are the Unicas. So welcome to my class, and I'm so excited to have you all in Unica.
Good morning, kindergartners. My name is Miss Rodriguez. A little bit about me. I'm from Houston, Texas. I recently graduated from the University of Houston with a master's degree in early childhood education. After that, I went to Japan and I taught pre-K and kinder for 1 year. And then I came to Austin and I was a partner teacher for first grade last year. And it will be my first year teaching kindergarten at KIPP. Some things I love to do. I love to teach. I love education, read, travel, bake. I love baking especially, and exploring. I have 2 cats, Willie and Huntington, and I got engaged in March, and I'm really excited to teach your child. So, yeah. And here's my contact, and my contact information is also on the slide. So feel free to contact me with any questions you have. Yes, thank you. And here are the Shastas, so welcome.
Good morning, kindergarten Kipsters. My name is Miss Peck, and I am the kindergarten partner teacher. That means that I get to see all of the classes and I get to teach everyone about science. So this is my 2nd year in teaching and my 2nd year at KIPP. I graduated from Western Governors University. At the bottom is my logo, which is the owl. And fun fact, that is also KIPP Alegria's logo, our mascot as well. I have lived in 7 different states, but I have called Austin home for the past 5 years. And at the bottom is my contact information. So please feel free to send an email, text, or call. And I am also a part of everyone's class dojo. I am very excited and look forward to an amazing year in kindergarten and getting to know everyone.
And this is Miss Murthy. She's unable to be with us this session, but she is our special education teacher for kindergarten, first grade and kindergarten. She graduated with her master's from UT Austin. This is her 2nd year teaching at KIPP, and her hobbies are reading and binge watching shows on Netflix, and below is all of her contact information.
Here we have our excellence team. We have our art teacher, music teacher, our physical education teachers, and dance teacher. Here are the introductions.
We teaching PE. This is my 8th year here at KIPP, and I went to the University of Texas at El Paso.
Hi everyone, my name is Ms. Baca. I will be your dance teacher, and I as well went to UTEP, the University of Texas at El Paso, and this is my 7th year teaching.
Hi Owls, my name is Miss Jennifer Cephas. I will be your music teacher, and I graduated from the University of Florida. This is my 7th year teaching and my 5th year at KIPP.
Hi there. Yes, I'm talking to you right there. My name is Mr. Hernandez, and I am another PE teacher. I am going on my 7th year here at KIPP, and I graduated from Texas State San Marcos University.
Hi, I'm Miss Lappinga. I'm your art teacher. I went to North Park University in Chicago. This is my 5th year teaching and my 6th year here at KIPP. We are your excellence teachers, and welcome back.
All right, so before I introduce the rest of our team, I'd like for you guys to be mindful that this slide will be included in the chat, because we do understand that this is a lot of information that we are giving out. So we know that in order for you to have reference points to contact information for all of the teachers and the entire team, we want to make sure that you guys can always go back to refer to the information that we have today. All right, so introducing our lead team. We have Christine Buckland, who is our Assistant Principal of Operations, and she basically oversees the operations and functions of the entire school. We have our principal, Maya Martin, Omar Lopez, Principal in Residence, Nicolina Abruz, Assistant Principal of Student Support, Jennifer Clark, Assistant Principal of Instruction, Rebecca Lewis, Assistant Principal of Instruction, Holly Gabrielson, Assistant Principal of Instruction, and Joanna Coatney, our Dean of Students. Next. And we have our wonderful office staff. We have Karen Maldonado, Student Ops Manager, Maria Loza Jaimes, Student Ops Associate, Zuma Velasquez, Attendance and PE IMS Specialist, Dolores Balogan, School Nurse, Kimberly Lopez, AM Receptionist, Giselle Bermejo Garcia, PM Receptionist, Angel Caraveo, Building Substitute, and Sonia Williams, Building Substitute. Next. KIPP Alegria History. So KIPP Alegria Primary School, CAPS for short, flourished, founded, and merged in 2020 by combining our KIPP Connection and KIPP Leadership campuses, CASE and KALE campuses. So we do have pre-K 3 through 4th grade campuses. Next. Virtual learning. Virtual learning is how all students will learn until October 12, 2020. Teachers will be teaching students the same way we would at school. The first couple of weeks will be geared towards building relationships with everyone. Curriculum will progressively be added as weeks go on. Teachers will record lessons and do live teaching. Students will be required to complete work by the end of the day. We will have more information to come in regards to this. So we have phases of learning. Phase 1, August the 24th through September the 7th, we will focus on social, emotional learning and community circles so that we can all start to build those connections and relationships with each other. Phase 2, we're going to build onto that and add open court phonics. And this is building phonemic awareness skills, sounds and letters. Phase 2 will be from September 7th to September the 21st. And then we're going to build on to phase 3. And that will be from September 21st to October the 5th. And we will build on Eureka Math or Wheatley Reading. And then on to phase 4. That phase is October the 5th to October the 12th. And we will add small group instruction to that phase 4. Next. So we have a list of virtual school supplies. So take a moment and I'll give you a moment to read over the list of supplies that you'll have. Okay. And we have at-home supplies as well. If you opt for in-person learning starting in October, we kindly ask that you provide these supplies on your first day of in-person learning. So if you notice in the left column, you'll have items that will be labeled with the student name, and on the right side, you'll see things that will not be labeled with student name. So we're going to give you a moment to read through that list. All right, so Class Dojo. Some of you may be familiar with Class Dojo, and if you're not, here's a bit of information in regards to Class Dojo. It is an app that helps us stay connected. We post updates, pictures, we give points, and you can message me or the other teachers, and we can have a line of communication. It also translates as well from English to Spanish. And so a code will be provided by your teacher. So if you're new to Class Dojo, all you have to do is download the Class Dojo app, open the app and tap Parent to create a parent account. Enter your name, email, and create a password. Tap Add Child and use the code provided by your child's teacher. So if you already have a parent account on Dojo, open the Class Dojo app on your phone, log in as a parent if you haven't already, and ensure that you are logged in as a parent, not a student or teacher. That part could be a little tricky. Tap the kids section, avatars, at the bottom of the screen, and you will use the code provided by your child's teacher. Google Classroom. Google Classroom is the platform that we will use to post lessons for students. Flipgrid. Flipgrid is an interactive app that allows you to record videos. This will be a way we assess, students participate in read-alouds, and communicate with friends. Your child's teacher will provide a code via Class Dojo. You can access Flipgrid on Flipgrid app or on the Flipgrid website. We will have tutorials coming soon. Spanish component. We want to make sure that we're working with families as a partner in your child's education. We will have Spanish language supports available in our math courses until at least October the 12th, 2020. We will try to put the majority of the tutorials on support we need from parents in the math class so that it will be in both languages. The goal is still for students to learn math and English, but we want to make sure parents have access to what we're asking students to do and support students who are still learning English. Academic goals. So for math, our goals are by the end of the year to have all of our students have the ability to count to 100, add, subtract, and write numbers 1 to 50, and they will be assessed 7 times throughout the year. For reading, we would love to see our students reach a level E in reading, and they will be assessed 3 times throughout the year to monitor progress. College-ready goals for math. This means they will be tested in the beginning, middle, and the end of year. And MAP is just a test so that we can see what students know in comparison to children that are all over the nation. And it's basically a test so that we can kind of measure growth, and then we can modify our lessons based on what the kids need. So our curriculum components, we have Kip Wheatley for reading. We have Open Court reading for our phonics curriculum. We will have Eureka Math and Amplify Science. All right. Parent info form and student info form will be digitally sent via email or text. Virtual learning attendance guidelines. There are two ways your KIPster can be counted present for virtual learning by showing student engagement and progress each day. Option 1, progress in Google Classroom or blended learning program. Option 2, progress via teacher to student interaction. Progress means your KIPster completes an assignment or interacts about academic content with the teacher. So it's very important that the student must engage by 11:59 p.m. to be counted present for that day. So attendance is very, very imperative that you get that done. I would say make that the first thing you do everything. First thing of the day is to check attendance. Make it part of your everyday routine. So that way it's already done. You don't have to go back, and your child will be accounted for the day. Virtual learning attendance guidelines. So we have option 1, progress in Google Classroom or blended learning program. So an example would be Jaime completes an exit ticket in his Google Classroom reading lesson. Jamal completes a lesson in Lexia Core 5. Now non-examples would be Jaime logs into Google Classroom but does not complete the exit ticket. Jamal starts his Lexia Power Up lesson but does not complete the lesson. Okay, so it's really important. Work completion is huge. Option 2, progress via teacher to student interaction. Angela talks to her teacher by phone and briefly discusses what she read that day in reading class. Non-example, Angela talks to her teacher by phone and they talk about how she's feeling about going back to school, but they do not talk about academic content relevant to her coursework. So even if you make a point of contact with one of your, with your child's homeroom teacher, and you're able to at least discuss some type of content or something in relation to academics, then that will fall under the line of option 2, and that will be a good example of that. Okay, so at the bottom it says what you can do to help your child. Please review the attendance guidelines for specific attendance requirements and examples of attendance during virtual learning with your child. Meal distribution. So starting August 24th, grab-and-go meals will be available daily to all enrolled students. So this is daily breakfast and lunch. When meals can be picked up Monday through Friday between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Location would be Austin Ridge Campus Cafeteria at 8509 Farm FM 969, and is where our school is located. Now, when you arrive, share your student's name and school name, and the child nutrition team will get you what you need. So please remember, those grab-and-go meals are there Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Make sure you guys take advantage of that if that is a resource that you need. Login information. Between Monday, August 18th and Tuesday, August 19th, families should have received student email addresses via text and/or email. Student email address. Use the address sent via text email to log in to a school Chromebook and any school-based applications, including Clever and Google Classroom. Password is persist with a capital P 20. And the teachers will all have access to this information, to the passwords as well. Broken or damaged technology, need help? Access the Student KIP Texas Support Portal. And you can see the email address, the link to that. So anytime you have any IT problems, we want to make sure that our IT team is there to support you guys. First week of school, spirit. Monday, so we want to get the kids pumped and ready. This is a big deal. Kindergarten is the start of their educational journey, so we want to make it engaging and as fun as we possibly can, even though it's virtual, right? So Monday, Glasses Day. We are so happy to see you. So you can wear your favorite glasses. Your child can wear their favorite glasses that day. Tuesday is Hat Day. School is in session and it's time to put your thinking caps on. So make sure you find your favorite hat. Wednesday, bring your dog to school day. In honor of National Dog Day, we want you to show off your pup to class. If you don't have a dog, hey, bring your favorite stuffed animal. Thursday is Crazy Sock Day. Don't get cold feet about school. Wear the craziest socks you can find. And one of my favorites, Friday Bow Tie Day. For National Bow Tie Day, find a cool bow tie or get creative and make your own. At this time, we will open the floor for questions, and any of the teachers will have an opportunity to come off mute and answer the questions. So we're going to go ahead and check the chat to see if we have any questions. There are no questions in the chat, so if you have any questions at this time, we have the floors open for teachers to be able to address those questions that you may have.
Hi, good morning. My name is Valerie. My child is Grayson Cooper and will be in Miss Rodriguez's class. But I just have a quick question, and I might have missed it. I have a couple distractions, but is there going to be a schedule as far as like what's going to happen at different parts of the day? Or is that was that something that was attached in the link? In the chat.
Ms. Smith, you want to jump in?
Sure. So yes, we created a virtual schedule for parents to kind of look over, and we will be providing that today, and that will be in English and Spanish.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Chapman Grace Mom, Mrs. Mbraze. I don't know if I said it right. Will be her teacher. My question is, I wanted to ask the same question as Ms. Valerie asked, but she already did. But my additional question to that, on the virtual class, what time to what time? Because I go to work from 12:30 to 10 p.m. So when my husband come home, he will finish with her. So my question is, what time is the virtual going to be? If I'm gonna be able to do the first half with her and my husband will finish. I know I receive a schedule is gonna be like from 9:30 to 1 p.m. Something like that. So I would like to know the virtual is if it's gonna be with uniform and uniform.
Yes, ma'am. So even though we do have a schedule for the virtual learning, we do understand that there are parents that are still working throughout the day. So we will, if there are any live sessions, we will record them and make those available to you. And the lessons that are recorded will also be in Google Classroom. And the expectation is that it's just done by 11:59 that night.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I see a question in the chat, and I'm going to read it out loud. And so if anyone can jump in and answer, are there going to be any Spanish classes, students to learn Spanish?
So this year we are gonna be giving support in math. So I will be recording some lessons in Spanish to support Ms. Smith, but we don't have any other lessons in Spanish this year, only support in math.
And to follow up, so when we return back to our classrooms, it will just be in English. So we won't have the Spanish support happening on that end, just like notes that go home that will be translated in Spanish.
Right. Any additional questions or concerns? Please be mindful that you may think of things later. Go for it.
Hi, I'm Maria Posada Joel Moreno, and he's on Mrs. Smith class. And when will be provided the email and the password to go in the Google Classroom?
So the email should have been sent out earlier this week. If you have not received it, just send me or whoever the teacher is a message and we will try to get that to you. Sometimes parents receive stuff at different times, so it may have got missed or it may not have come in yet, but we will definitely be happy to help you with that.
And we also heard that some of them may have gotten sent to your spam box. So also check your spam box to see if it accidentally went in there. Otherwise, your teacher will have the information if you can't find it.
Okay, thank you.
And for now, I know that, with doing everything distant learning, are there any other ways that the parents may be able to assist or support the classroom or the teacher? Sometimes there are like sign-up sheets for additional things that maybe the parents can do.
So I would say like not at this moment, but we will, I'm sure, be brainstorming about different activities and stuff that we can do even though it is virtual. And if that is the case, or when that's the case, we will definitely be reaching out to parents to get help and stuff around that. And then we do have a parent committee, but since we're virtual, we're not doing as much with that right now. So when time goes on and we get more information about when that will start up, we will definitely reach out to you guys. But for now, just support teachers, help us help your kids, and yes.
And I think another great way we could ask for support is if something doesn't seem to be going well in the virtual learning space, like offering your teacher suggestions so that we can all work together to make this like the best possible experience for your kiddos, because they definitely deserve it.
Okay, thank you.
What time does the classes start in the morning?
Live circles begin at 8:30.
8:30. Thank you kindly.
8:30. Yeah, Josiah, 8:30. Gonna be ready.
Right now, you ready?
Ready.
Yeah. All right.
Well, if anyone thinks of more questions, feel free to reach out to your child's homeroom teacher. And you can also, we put the link to this slide. If you want to go back and reference it, it's in the chat. And we want to thank you, and we cannot wait to get this school year started.
Thank you all for coming.
Thanks, everyone.
I have a question for me. I'm not sure if Jaime Ortega is gonna be your student, because I have a new number and I haven't received any text, and I can't enter.
Okay, if you write my number down, I can you can text me and then I'll get you all the information that you need. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. 713 591 2823.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I have one more. When I'm Hayden's mom, and he's in Miss Wade class. I have a question about the uniform. Somebody asked the question, but nobody addressed it, whether they have to have on a uniform during the session or not.
I'm so sorry. We must have missed that. We apologize for that. No, students are not required to have on uniform during virtual learning.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You all are free to leave the chat if there are no more questions and reach out to your child's teacher if you have any more. Thank you all for coming.